Welcome back, students. In the previous video I told you about the mean and variance of binomial distribution. Okay, now using that thing, and here I will tell you one more thing about the mean and variance. We will solve these three questions. Okay, so firstly let me tell you the main thing about the mean and variance. What was that? Or okay, I will say in third question that thing that I want to discuss with you. Firstly let us do first and second question, then in third question I will explain that thing. Okay, तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में क्या कह रहा है, बाइनोमियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन यू हैव टू डिटरमाइन इफ मीन इज 4 एंड वेरिएंस इज 3. ओके, सॉल्यूशंस में फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग μ1 dash is 3 and variance μ2 is it is 4 and variance is 3. what is the formula for mean and variance? मीन है आपका μ1 dash is equal to np, this is equal to 4. mu2 variance is equal to npq is equal to 3. These are two equations you are having. Put np value in this equation. You will get 4. I am putting this np value from there. 4 into q is equal to 3. So q is equal to 3 by 4. Okay. If q is equal to 3 by 4, then p will be 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4. So p आ गया 1 by 4. Okay, if p is 1 by 4, then put in that equation, you will get np is equal to 4. n into 1 by 4 is equal to 4, n is equal to 16. So if x is the variable that is following this binomial distribution, तो उसको आप कैसे लिखोगे? x binomial distribution, number of trials are 16 and probability of success is 1 by 4. Done this first part. Okay, now solution of second part कि x is distributed, binomially distributed with parameters n and p. तो I will write x as this, है ना, where n number of trials, how many trials you have taken, and p probability of success. This is your binomial distribution. If total trials are n, then y is equal to n minus x. Then y is what? Y is it is success. Okay, then y is represents failure. Y represents failure. In total n trials, how many failure you got? So here in place of probability, your probability will be q. Okay, done. Because it is the failure, that's why in place of p here we used q. Now third is the most important question. Let me tell firstly the things. देखो, मीन था आपके पास np और वेरिएंस था आपके पास npq. नाउ टेल मी वन थिंग, बोथ p and q are lying between 1. Why I am saying this thing? See, if any one among this is 1, अगर इनमें से कोई भी 1 है, then second needs to be 0. Only in that case your sum will be equal to 1. Okay, say if q is equal to 1, then if q is equal to 1, then p will be 0, है ना, p will be 0. तो यहाँ पे 0 और यहाँ पे 0, मीन एंड वेरिएंस बोथ आर इक्वल. if p is equal to 1, तो मीन will be 1, your variance will be 0. तो from here we can't conclude anything exactly. Now consider the case when both are lying between 0 and 1. Now देखो, मीन में I am multiplying only by that one number which is lying between 0 and 1. Definitely that will be in some decimal form. But in variance मैंने np को तो already multiply किया, but again मैं एक और छोटे नंबर से that is lying between 0 and 1 उससे I am multiplying here. तो this number will become more small. तो यहाँ से what can you conclude? From here I can conclude कि our mean is always greater than equal to variance or greater than in case of this. Okay, always mean will be greater than equal to greater than variance in this case. So here they have given mean 3 and variance 4. Is that possible कि आपका mean 3 आ जाए and variance 4 आ जाए? नहीं, that is not possible. And one another way is, this is the way by the definition. Another way to do that is method 2. Second method क्या है आपके पास? Mean NP is equal to 3 and variance NPQ is equal to 4. Put here 3. We will get 3 into Q is equal to 4. Q is equal to 4 by 3. Q represents the probability na. Can it exceed 1? Nahi, it can't exceed 1. So here is a contradiction. So this is not possible. So whenever you will find in under the binomial distribution, whenever your mean is less than variance, so that is not possible. Okay.